of all the breaks from stuff that I've taken in my life, like when I've taken breaks from alcohol and, other foods or whatever, this is one that I'm noticing, wow, I'm more addicted than I thought I was. Hey guys, what's up? I'm Natalie, welcome back to my channel, and I didn't eat any added sugar for an entire month, and today we're going to be talking about it. Back in the beginning of June, I decided that I wanted to do a no sugar, no alcohol challenge for 1 month. And there were a lot of reasons for deciding to do what I did. In regards to no alcohol, I'm not going to be talking too much about that. That's something I've kind of done frequently in my life, where I'll take a month off from alcohol here or there throughout portions of my life. So if that's something that you're interested in hearing me talk about, let me know down in the comments below. But this video, I'm specifically going to be going into what it was like to not consume any added sugar for an entire month. And I'm going to try to keep it quick. We'll see. I have a tendency to ramble. The main reason I decided to cut back, or really not consume any added sugar for an entire month, was I was having insane cravings, like unbelievable cravings. Sugar was always one of those things that I knew I was addicted to, but I just didn't want to deal with it. This was really the first time in my life that I ever really fully committed to not eating added sugar for a specific amount of time. Yeah, I was just having horrible cravings. I was having crazy energy level dips and peaks throughout the day. I felt the need to be consuming added sugar literally every single day, sometimes twice a day. It was getting to the point where my body just wanted sugar with almost every meal, and that's not like me. I always had control over whether or not I chose to eat dessert. I remember having so much discipline when I was younger in high school, and then somewhere along the line in college, I lost that discipline. I guess I always thought if I wanted to get back there, I could get back there, no problem. And this challenge really showed me that it requires a lot of discipline to stick to a program like this, and that it was not going to be as easy as I thought it was. Besides wanting to get control of my cravings and wanting to stabilize my energy levels, I also wanted to see if doing a program like this could help clear up my acne, because I have horrible acne right now, and I wanted to see if it could help me lose a little bit of weight. I was really surprised at how long it took for the most extreme cravings to go away. I thought that after like a week, most of my cravings would be gone. And like 14 days into the experiment, I was still experiencing really strong cravings. Hey, just checking in with you guys really quick. The lighting is really bad because it is nighttime and I'm in my car. It is day 11 of no sugar. I've been struggling. Today specifically, within the last couple hours, I've just been craving something sweet, and my brain just kept saying, stop and get something, naughty. Stop and get a dessert. And I swung by this Ralph's with the full intention of trying to find something that would be sweet, yet feel like a treat, but be healthy and have no added sugar. And I straight up almost bought Nutella. I didn't, but it took every fiber of my being. I don't even know if you can see it, but this is what I bought. Rice cakes, some no sugar added peanut butter, and a couple RX bars. Just wanted to let you guys know that 11 days in, I'm still experiencing some gnarly cravings. So I was more addicted than I thought I was. When I started this challenge, I had to have a little bit of stevia in my coffee. I thought a little bit of stevia was 6 drops of stevia. So today is day 3 of my no sugar, no alcohol challenge. And I am in Marina Del Rey right now for a doctor's appointment. And I'm having like a crazy sugar craving. Like all I want is something sweet. And I'm also just like really tired. So I went to go buy another iced coffee, and there's nothing but like a little half and half in here. No stevia or anything that would love it if there was stevia in there, but there's not. Now I don't put anything in my coffee besides unsweetened almond milk or a little bit of half and half if I'm out in public. So that's something I never would have thought I would have stuck to. Maybe one of these days I'll be cool and actually drink my coffee black, but I doubt it. In regards to my energy levels, this was where I noticed the most notable change. About like a week into the challenge, I just noticed that all of a sudden I'd wake up in the mornings and I'd have a pretty normal amount of energy, and it would just kind of stay that way all day. And even though I'd be cranky and have, headaches or whatever, when I was still kind of craving the sugar a little bit, I felt fine energy-wise. I wasn't tired. I didn't need that little afternoon boost of sugar to get me through the rest of the day. Energy levels, that was where I noticed most of a change, and that was the only motivating factor really for me to keep going in the beginning. What else? So I wanted to see a difference in my skin, and you can probably tell I'm wearing a lot of makeup right now, and you can still see some of my pimples through the makeup. So my skin is not in a good condition. I don't blame the sugar challenge. I don't blame anything. It's my hormones. That's what I blame. It's not my diet. I don't really consume dairy. I drink a lot of water. I go to a dermatologist, and we know it's my hormones, but for some reason I was hoping and praying that maybe if I took sugar out of my diet that my skin would just magically clear up. It didn't. That's okay. I'm on spironolactone, so we'll see if that helps my acne. I might do a video on that if it does. If it does, that'd be frickin' great because I'm sick of this shit. But yeah, I wanted to see if it would help my acne. It didn't. That's totally cool. If you know that your acne is more diet related than it is hormone related, then I would give this a try because I do think it could help. It just didn't help me with my specific issues. And last but not least, I wanted to see if I lost any weight. And I did. Now, I didn't film any weigh-ins on the scale because the first weigh-in that I did was drunk at my cousin's wedding in the hotel room. My boyfriend and I, at the end of the wedding weekend, after eating a bunch of desserts and drinking a lot of drinks, decided that it would be fun to weigh ourselves. And at that night, at that point in time, that was Memorial Day weekend. That was like a few days before I jumped into actually, I think it was a week exactly before I jumped into the sugar challenge. So I weighed 140 pounds that night. Then I didn't weigh myself until like halfway through, I think, the no sugar challenge. It was like 2 or 2.5 weeks into it. I decided, okay, now I want to weigh myself again. And I remember that I weighed myself at my friend's apartment on their scale. So the other thing that's a bummer with this is every single time I weighed myself, it was on a different scale. So there's not really a lot of consistency with that, which isn't ideal for an experiment like this. You want to be using the same scale. You want to be weighing yourself at the same time of day. You want to be filming it to record it and show people and like have that as proof, but I didn't do any of those things. So yeah, it was very impulsive every time I decided to weigh myself, and it was always whatever scale I had at the moment. So when I weighed myself at my friend's apartment, I believe I saw the number 134. Yeah, I saw 134 because I remember thinking 6 pounds. Wow, that's a lot. Like, that's a lot more than I thought. I hadn't changed anything about my working out. My workout schedule had stayed exactly the same. I hadn't changed anything else about my diet other than no alcohol, no sugar. So that was all I changed, and I lost 6 pounds in like basically 2 weeks. Then near the end of the challenge, I think it was like the day or 2 days before I was going to break the no sugar challenge, I weighed myself at my gym, which is the local LA Fitness, and they have a scale there that you would use at your typical doctor's office, so with a moving weight, and those scales are a lot more reliable, and at that scale, I weighed 133 pounds. So at that point, I was 7 pounds down, and that was really exciting. At that point, I was getting like hyped, like, ooh, cool, like maybe this is permanent. I don't know. We'll see. Then I broke the challenge, and that was right before I came home. I am now filming at home where I'm from. My family is downstairs watching TV as I'm making this. And there's a scale here, and since I've broken the challenge, I've had ice cream maybe 3 times. I've had a bite of a macaron. I've been enjoying myself. I've not been going crazy. I haven't like changed my daily diet, but I've been allowing myself to have a dessert here and there. And I weighed myself using another scale, a different scale. It's the scale that is in my sister's bathroom. I've used that scale a lot before, and it's always been pretty accurate when I've used it. And it said that I weighed 133.5 pounds. This wasn't the thing I was concerned the most with, but it was fun to see that I did lose weight. So if you're looking to lose a little bit of weight, even if it's just some water weight for a vacation coming up, I'd say just cutting out added sugar. You know, you might not lose the fat that you want to see. Like, I don't feel like my body really looks all that different, and a whole look a little bit slimmer because water has flushed out of my system, I think, from not consuming so much sugar and alcohol. So that's cool. If you want to do that, that's something you could do. And it's not too hard. It's annoying, but it's not too hard. So ultimately, what did I learn from doing this challenge? I learned that I have a problem with sugar, and I was a lot more addicted than I thought I was. And you know, when I initially signed up to do this challenge, when I created it in my head and committed to doing it, I thought the first week is going to be really hard and then it's going to be easy. And it is still not easy to say no to added sugar. It was never easy. Every single time was difficult to say no. I think it maybe got like a hair of a percentage easier certain days, and then it would get harder other days. The hardest part was I got my period near the end. And then I just wanted to eat everything, and that was really difficult. I think I've realized how important it is for me to do these types of things more often, and for me to really truly be mindful of the amount of added sugar that I'm consuming on a daily basis. I want to allow myself to live my life, but I want to do it more mindfully because I'm starting to feel a little bit more like me again. And I kind of didn't realize that I had lost that. That sounds really dramatic, but I think a lot of you understand what I mean. When you get like that craving monster and you get your energy levels just all over the place, it's like you don't even feel like yourself anymore. And it's like not until you do something like this where you cut out the junk and really like let yourself go through a detox that you start to feel like yourself again. So yeah, that's the main takeaway of this whole experiment for me. I'm excited to incorporate more real foods into my life and less processed foods like I've been doing. And I'm grateful that I did this when I did, because I think my cravings were getting really out of hand and I was just kind of accepting it. And now I know that I am in control of this. I just have to choose to be. All right, guys, that's all I have for you in this video. If you liked it, please give me a like or leave a note down in the comments below letting me know what you thought and letting me know what you'd like to see next. If you want to see more challenges like this, I'm all for it. I think they are really interesting, and you can learn a lot about yourself doing something like this. And please subscribe if you want to. I love it when I get new subscribers. It's really exciting and motivating, and I'm super stoked to see that some of you guys are checking out my videos. All right, guys, until next time, stay golden. 1 month, no sugar. This is how I'm breaking it. Ice cream.
All right. All right.
Oh my God, there's not even a seal. It's just the ice cream. And we drove home from the grocery store, so it's all melting. I'm so excited right now. Whoa, you can see the little imprints from the recycling can.
Look at your spoon.
Okay. Oh boy, I want to get it all. I want to get the chocolate chunk in there too. Oh, it's all melty, but good melty. Okay, whoa. I'm so excited. 1 month no sugar, woo! Yeah, it's really good. Dang. Oh my goodness.
You see what I've been talking about this time?
All these years, is that what you were gonna say? Just as addicted as I was at the beginning of the month. very good. Doesn't look that good, but I promise it is. I got this because there's like actual chocolate chunks in here as opposed to just chocolate chips. I don't mess around. I'm probably going to feel horrible tomorrow. Yeah. It was worth it though. Yeah.
Can I eat my pho now?
Oh. Uh-huh. You gotta let Tyler go eat his dinner.